Hello everybody, this is Neil Faree. Okay, the purpose of this video is to answer the question how to build quality Google Plus circles. So over the next couple of minutes I'm going to share with you a technique that I've developed over the last couple of months that's helped me build my targeted Google Plus circles. And because I'm an SEO guy, everything that I do is based on keywords. And in this example, what I set out to do was I wanted to find the best and the brightest guys on Google Plus who had domain expertise in local SEO, video SEO, and social SEO. So my process is actually very simple, and I wanted to make it so that anybody could copy this model and deploy this methodology and apply it to their business model. So as you can see here, step one starts with the keyword. And then Google will render up, it'll show you the top 6 Google Plus people who their content is most relevant to that keyword phrase: local SEO, video SEO, social SEO. And then I inspect the stream because it's LIFO, last in first out, and that's kind of an indicator. But then I select best of so I can see what the algorithm says. These are the plussers who have the most relevant content based on that keyword search term. And then I hit view all, which feeds up the panel. And then because I have the circle count extension incorporated into my Chrome browser, I'm able to use those metrics to help me decide whether I want to add that person to the circle or not. And then once you build the circle, your next step is you want to share that circle because it feeds on itself, and it's a cumulative thing where you'll start to see your circles grow, and you'll see people adding you to their circles, and that's really what you want to do. But you got to get this one right. There's a right way and a wrong way to do that, and I'll touch on that quickly. But let's face it, at the end of the day, building circles, that's not what it's all about. What you want to do is you want to see a marked improvement, an increase in the number of website visitors to your website. And that's exactly what happened here. I got almost a 200% increase. Guys that looky here, 206 guys looked at this post that I did, social shares is becoming the new SEO. And as a result of that, I saw a significant bump in the number of people who subscribed to my RSS feed, opted into my list. And in a few examples, they picked up the phone and they said, "Sounds like you know what you're talking about. Can you help me?" And that's a good thing. So I'd submit to you that if you copy this model, you'll get the same kind of results, if not better. Okay, so let me hop online, pop onto Google Plus, and show you step by step, click by click, how I do what I do. So hopefully you can apply this methodology to your business model. Okay. Okay, so I'm logged into my Google Plus account, and this is my personal page, not my business page, and I highly recommend you set up both. So let me hit home and zero this thing out, and over here on the left, these are the 3 keyword search terms that I wanted to populate my circles for: video SEO, social SEO, and local SEO. So here's the drill. You enter in the keyword phrase, and then you hit the search return bar. And you notice you get this save search here. So if you hit that, it'll post it up over here so you don't have to type it in again and again. The first thing you want to do is add each one of these individuals to your circle, because the algorithm says these 6 plussers, their content is most relevant to that search term that you typed in there. It's just like Google Organic, getting listed on page 1 above the fold, or Google Maps, you're in a 5-pack, A, B, C, D, E, F. So these 6 guys definitely get added. Now this panel down here, this bottom panel, you see how it defaults to most recent. So this is LIFO, last in first out. And I'm seeing this because he posted it to public, not to his limited circles. So probably I don't have Bruce added to my circle. Yeah. And this next guy, yeah, I don't have him added either. So what I typically do is I hit best of. Now it's going to filter this bottom panel, the stream, but now it's filtered for, this is the content most relative to that keyword term, social SEO. So what you really want to shoot for is you want your profile rendered here for the keyword phrase that you want to get found for, number one. And number two is you want your content to be as high up in the stream as possible. So in this case, social SEO, that's a good thing. I got my profile up here and I got my content there and there. There's Gabriel. He happens to be one of the thought leaders in social SEO. What's really good is when a major pluser shares your content, like Gabriel did here on this piece that I did on SlideShare. Because as you can see, the metrics are pretty good. 80 plus ones, 39 shares, and 11 comments. Okay, so that's example number one for social SEO. The same thing, only different for video SEO. You type in the search phrase, add these top 6 people to that circle, because you know the algorithm says that these 6 individuals, their content is most relevant to that keyword phrase. By default, the bottom panel, the stream, is most recent. So Jeff Stotts, don't have him added. Doug, nope. So this is just LIFO. This is last in, first out. He posted this 2 hours ago. So what I do, and what you should do, is hit best of. And once again, this is the content, or these individuals. See, there's Ronnie there in the 6-pack, and there's his content. There's John, I bet I got him, yep. And there's myself. So these are the guys that have domain expertise and submit content to the stream most relevant to that keyword search term. And then again, for the third and final, here's local SEO. Definitely add these 6 guys to your circle, whatever that search term is. I'll show you a generic one here in a second. And then have a look at and see if these guys in the default most recent, if they're appropriate, if you want to add them to your circle. But what I like to do just as a first pass is hit best of, and then look at these guys, look at their content, and more often than not I will add them to my circle. And then to do it in an expeditious fashion, you hit the view all. Now it'll take from the individual post, it'll give you that to profile level. And of course this is all populated because that's what I was tracking, those 3 search terms: local, social, and video SEO. But let me show you now an example. Let's say that you have a value proposition and a service offering that's going to resonate well with cosmetic dentists, which is the case for me. So you type in cosmetic dentist, you can hit the save search. It'll add the search term here so you don't have to add it again. You definitely want to add these 6 guys, whether they're business pages, brand pages, or whether they're individuals like this dentist here. Add them to your circle. And I see, because I have the circle count extension, then I see this extra information. See what you can look at. I'll just show you here real quick. Go over to a different browser. This is what the hover card looks like without the extension added. And there's no, I don't get all that information like I do on when I've got a Chrome. It shows me, you see the information that you get when you have the circle extension or the circle count extension. It shows me how many followers they got, but here's the metrics that I want to look at: comments, reshares, and plus ones. Because here, let's look at Mark's numbers. His numbers are just really impressive. 8,500 followers, and when Mark posts something to the stream, 7 people comment it. On average, 2 people will share it, and 5 people will plus one it. So those are the metrics that you're looking for. Okay, now let me hop over real quick to circle count. What you want to do is, with your Chrome with your Chrome browser, get the circle count extension. It looks like this icon up here, and then log in and then claim your pages, both your personal page and your business page. And then let's kill that for a second. And then what you'll be able to do is hit that hover card and it will show you those metrics that I just showed you a second ago. Once again, you can see, let's look at Ivan here real quick. Ivan got 10,000 followers. Every time he posts something up to Google Plus, to the stream, 3 people comment, 3 people reshare, and 14 plus one it. And then for the final piece here, what I want to show you, you remember when we did social SEO and then we hit best of, and you see down here, this is back on the 24th, Gabriel shared it, and then 80 people plus one, that 39 people reshared it, and he got 11 comments. This is what the ripple looks like on that. So as a final tip in terms of building out just a very targeted quality set of circles based on the keyword that you're targeting, what you could do is, if you do, or if your content does get picked up by a guy like Gabriel, or any number of, hell, we got 100 million, so that number's pretty big. What I'm going to do now, I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to go through individually and I'll add these people who shared it. I know if they reshared it that they have an interest in social shares. Okay, so that's the routine on how to go about building quality, highly targeted circles on Google+. Now in a couple hours I'm going to have this video rendered up on my site, on my blog. I'm going to have it scribed out in much more detail in terms of the steps. This was just the video version, and then you can either decide to, I'll make it so that you can download the content, burn it to a PDF, so that you have a kind of a blueprint to work from. Okay, so hopefully this content proved useful, and if you're on Plus, type in any one of those search terms. I would have you type in social SEO and then hit my profile there, and then add me to your circle, and we'll talk at you later. Thanks for watching.